a special guest here. Let's go to a Tyler native now living in Maui. We're going to get an update here on his experience with these devastating wildfires. First of all, Evan, thank you so much for joining us here on East Texas Now. Wish it was under better circumstances.
Me too. I certainly wish I had something better to report from out here, but it's like Pompeii or something. I mean, everything's just gone in a day. I've never seen or heard of something like this happening in Lahaina's history. There's been fires, stuff has happened. You know, there's hashtag Lahaina Strong. I heard a lot when I first moved here. There had been a small fire previously. I think it was like 10 houses, 20 cars. This is not that. I mean, the numbers coming out are pretty low right now, but I think this is going to be this is probably one of the worst tragedies that's ever happened in Hawaii, and probably U.S. It's got to be up there. I don't know. It's horrible.
Can you take us through your personal experience of that night? I understand that these fires affected you personally as well.
Certainly. My house is gone. All my friends' houses are gone. The entire city is truly gone. I wasn't there at all. I was very, very fortunate. I had stayed at a friend's the night before in Kihei. So all day the next day, I've been trying to get across. I tried 2 or 3 times. My roommates all told me there's no way you're going to get over there, but it was just high winds at that point. You know, it wasn't anything to worry about. My roommates were at our house till about 3:30, I think. And by, I think an hour and a half later, everything was gone. They pulled out of there. They have videos that I can send you later of the smoke coming up through to our house. And so it's yeah, they pulled out of there. They had flames hitting their car on the side, like trying to leave. It was, yeah, gnarly.
It sounds surreal. It sounds overwhelming. Do you have do you have a plan of attack moving forward? What are your next steps personally in rebuilding?
That's a very good question. I've been struggling to find the answer to that all day. In the last few days, I mean, it looks like Nagasaki or something, or Baghdad. It doesn't look like a city. It doesn't look like there's parts to rebuild. It looks like shells of buildings. Just the concrete is left. So I'm going to do everything I can. You know, I've been taking waters over there and picking up people, giving people rides, trying to help out. But I feel really fortunate. All I had was the stuff in my car. So I got my backpack and the clothes I was wearing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about rebuilding. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm gonna try my best. And yeah, we're gonna stand strong as much as we can.
Now you mentioned you're taking water bottles. Where exactly are you taking water bottles to? Have resources or maybe shelters been made available to you? And how are you guys finding out that information?
I believe that there are some available. I personally don't know what is and isn't. Right now, that's the hardest part of it all. There is no information coming out because the power lines, landlines, and cell towers are all down, all on the west side. So no one has any communication to anyone over there. Like I just said bye to my friends who are over here, and I'm not going to be able to talk to them until I get back tonight. But I'm just picking up pallets of water bottles and giving people rides, doing what I can. I think there are a lot of community resources that people are trying to make available. But right now, this is all so soon. It's a frenzy. It really is. It's crazy out here.
You use, you know, imagery words like apocalyptic, like the scene of, you know, a war ground. So what are the conversations like between you and your friends, between you and, you know, Native people that are there? I know it's not just a huge tourist destination. It's also deeply historical, deeply religious, you know, and the land is alive in a lot of reaction there, you know, the people that love Maui. What are the conversations like? Take us into the day-to-day, I guess.
Nothing but love. Everyone out here is showing nothing but love to everyone. Everyone, even those with little to nothing, are doing everything in their power to try and help each other. And that is the spirit of Aloha. That is the spirit of Hawaii, and that is why I love this place. I mean, these people, I'm sorry, they've lost everything. They really have. And to still be out here trying to help out each other it's amazing. You know, they talk about Southern hospitality in Texas, and I love Texas, born and raised there. But the people here, you're on an island. there's not another city, there's not another county to go to. You're here with the people here, and that's it. And I feel extremely blessed. I feel extremely fortunate today that I still have family to go back to. A lot of people don't. And I'm sorry, I don't think I've cried since all this has happened. It's crazy. It's crazy. With conversations with friends, we're trying to just stay positive, stay there for each other. But there's not much anyone can do right now. I'm afraid to say. I wish I had something more positive or an uplifting note, but everyone's just trying to do what they can and try to help each other out.
I think that's uplifting in and of itself, Definitely not necessary to apologize for emotion. It has to have been a wild, emotional 24 hours. Now, you mentioned you are born and raised here in Texas. You said it's different because, you can go to a different county. You can seek resources elsewhere, whereas when you're on an island, it is just you there that are experiencing the emergency, and outside resources aren't able to get in. In fact, all inbound flights have been canceled to try and make room for those outbound flights. Do you yourself have any plans of seeking shelter back in the States, perhaps back here in Texas?
I do. My sister is really awesome. She just texted me a flight yesterday, sent me the details and everything. So Sunday night, I'm going to be flying out. Monday morning, I should be back in Dallas with them, and then I'll probably come to Tyler and visit some family soon. I haven't been back to Texas since May, and I've been wanting to see everyone. So it was perfect timing anyway, but I hate that it's under these circumstances. But I'll be okay. I'm all right. It's the people who live here, it's the locals, and like you said, the history. I mean, Lahaina town is just a historic town. That there's no industry there. There's nothing besides tourism and the local community. So there's a lot of people who I don't know what the recourse is from here. But I feel very fortunate. I have a way out. I have the ability. So the next few days, I'm just gonna try to help as much as I can, rebuild as much as I can, and we'll go from there.
Now, Evan, before we go, if you have a message to locals, to those on the island, or for us here back in Texas, what do you want people to know about the community that you have there and about the last 24 hours?
The last 24 hours have been nothing but a scene out of Apocalypse Now or War of the Worlds, but I truly feel like the people here are some of the best, strongest, and kindest, and we'll find a way to make it through this. Thank you to everyone who's reached out. I've had nothing but support from everyone I know, and that means the world. Keep praying for Maui. Keep praying for Lahaina. It's not just Lahaina. There are several other communities that caught on fire: Kula, Kihei, and Wailuku. So it could be worse, but I feel good about it. I feel good about it. Things will get better.
Again, Evan, thank you so much for joining us here at such a difficult time there. I wish you safe travels back here to Texas. And mahalo. How do we end a conversation on Maui?
I'm in this one with aloha.
Aloha. All right. Well, we'll go with aloha, Evan. Until you're back in Texas, we will. I'm sure we will speak again. Thank you again.
I'll see you soon. Take care.